Hello, welcome to luisitabakes. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a Black Forest chocolate cake with a lot of fresh cherries and an indulgent stabilized whipped cream frosting. So without further ado, let's get started. In a big mixing bowl, add 2 large eggs. Combine it with half of a cup of vegetable oil and 2 cups of sugar. Mix it with a hand mixer until it's smooth, and then add 1 cup of buttermilk and mix it in. When everything is combined, add the dry ingredients. This is 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of salt for flavor, add 1½ teaspoon of baking soda and the same amount of baking powder. Mix it with a hand mixer on a low setting until it's just combined. Then add 1 cup of hot coffee and mix it in. Now we're going to prepare our baking pans. So we're going to coat each pan with cooking oil and line it with a parchment paper around. Make sure to press it down. Then fill in 1/3 of the cake batter and bake it for about 22 to 25 minutes. To decorate the cake, we're gonna soak each cake layer with a bit of Kirsch liquor. This is optional, but it's highly recommended. Add the cherry filling. The recipe for this I'm going to show you at the end of the video. Use a spatula and make it even. Then top it with a bit of whipped cream frosting. Smooth it. And add the second cake layer. Then repeat the steps. So soak the cake with a little bit of liquor. Add the rest of the cherry filling. Spread it out with a cake spatula until it's nice and even. Top it with a bit of stabilized whipped cream. Make sure that the filling is fully covered. The recipe for the whipped cream I'm going to show you at the end of the video. And top it with the last cake layer. Then cover the sides and also the top with frosting. When the cake is fully covered, smooth it with a metal cake scrape until it's nice and even. Then chill the cake and add a chocolate ganache drip. I like to use a drip bottle, but you can use a spoon or a piping bag, whatever works best for you. Take your time and you will have a beautiful drip. Make sure that the chocolate is not hot anymore, otherwise the whipped cream is going to melt, since it is a very light frosting. If you want to, you can even fill up the cake top with the rest of the chocolate ganache. For that, open the drip bottle and spread the ganache all around the top. Then smooth it with a cake spatula until the whole top is covered. I like to make a nice swirl pattern as well, which is super easy. When the ganache is set, pipe some whipped cream swirls on top of the cake and cover it with a bit of chocolate shavings. To finish the decoration, I placed a nice red cherry on each swirl. And that's it. This is my Black Forest cake recipe with chocolate cake, a fresh cherry filling, and a whipped cream topping. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this recipe. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any new videos. Stay for the cherry filling recipe and for the whipped cream recipe. For the cherry filling recipe, we're going to need 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and mix it with half of a cup of water, which has to be cold. With a spatula, mix it until it's smooth. Then add 3 cups of cut up cherries and about half of a cup of sugar. You can use a little bit more or less depending on how sweet you want the filling to be. Then mix it and let it cook for about 3 minutes until the cornstarch has made it really nice and thick. And that's it. For the stabilized whipped cream frosting, we're going to use 3 cups of very cold heavy cream. Make sure that it's really cold. And combine it with about 1 cup of powdered sugar. This is going to be semi-sweet, so if you want it sweeter, feel free to add up half of a cup more. Mix it until soft peaks form. Then add a gelatin heavy cream mix and mix it in quickly to avoid any lumps. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I see you next week and happy baking. Bye!